I don't know how entertaining this podcast is going to be because I really don't know to what to say to you guys. I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been going a little hard on you, and who wants to listen to an angry jackass, all the time? I know I don't. But yeah, so I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. You know, I mean, there are things that I'd like to talk about politically or whatever, but I feel like if I do that, I'm just going to start screaming at you guys again because I don't know. I can't deal anymore with the level of just, I don't know. I don't know. You go through life and you think, okay, there's only certain types of people that will engage in willful ignorance. Um, that will, they'll try their best to not understand what the problem is or how to solve a problem or whatever. And I've come to realize that most people are like that. Most people are just we like bitching. As I think, in our DNA as a species, I think what's in it is we like to just bitch about stuff. You know. So it leaves me here. It's like, okay, so I could either continue to bitch and succumb to my genetic predisposition, or I could just I don't know, fucking talk about something else, and what that something else is, I don't know. I mean, isn't this a brilliant waste of 2 minutes of your life of me basically telling you I ain't got shit to fucking talk about? Ugh. If there's a heaven and a hell and all of that, for those of you that are curious about my particular beliefs in the afterlife and all of that shit. I mean, if you are a new listener, I am atheist, so any pondering that I do in regards to a heaven or a hell or a wizard, an all-seeing wizard in the sky there, it's just me thinking out loud. You should take this as no sort of indication that I've lessened my stance on the old fucking all-seeing fucking guy up there with the fucking beard and the attitude and shit, and always fucking talking about how much he sacrificed in order for us to fucking exist and yada yada yada. It's just like I didn't ask you to, Jesus. You should have checked in with me. You should have been like, okay, do you want me to fucking nail myself, or, well, not really nail myself, but be nailed to a cross and just fucking accept this shit show that's coming my way in your name, or would you rather just tell me to go fuck myself, and and I'll go do, I'll go continue banging fucking Mary Magdalene, and walking around with my 12 fucking friends, well, 11 if you fucking you fucking cut out old Judas there. I mean, how ridiculous is it that people have convinced themselves that this guy and his 12 fucking followers, a guy that claims he is the son of God, right? If God is so fucking powerful, and I know I'm shitting on people's religions here, but you gotta, I listen to you fuckers talk about, how my soul is gonna be fucking lost to damnation or whatever. I'm one of those people where, you knock at my door, As much as I want to tell you to go fuck yourself, I have respect. I was I was brought up with, being respectful to people, which I know is hard to believe considering the type of shit that gets discussed on this podcast. But I'm respectful to a point. If you're just an annoying cunt, then I'll call you an annoying cunt, and pretty much the conversation's over after that. But how come nobody thinks that it's fucking crazy that some guy just showed up and was like, you know what, I'm the fucking son of Christ, or son of Christ, I'm the fucking son of God, and you should do what I fucking say you should do. I mean, if I showed up at your door right now and was like, you know what, yeah, God fucking he sent me here to tell you that you I don't know, you should fucking mow your lawn at least once every other week, and you should I don't know, fucking let me bang your wife, or maybe not, I don't know. I don't know what fucking sort of commandments I would bring to the fucking table, but I'm pretty sure that no matter how good of a fucking salesman I am at the old, God, I work for the big guy upstairs, I'm pretty sure you're gonna walk away from that situation thinking I'm a fucking nut. You're not just gonna be like, okay, yeah, that sounds totally fucking legit. Oh, you say you're the son of God, and you don't really have any fucking proof of it, but I know what people are gonna say. Well, he did the old fucking parlor tricks there. He turned fucking water into wine, and I don't know, something to do with fucking fish and shit. These are all fucking stories that aren't really confirmed other than by the person that fucking wrote the book. So as far as I know, he could have fucking did like a card trick or some shit, and people were just so mesmerized by the fact that he was able to pick their card that they're like, oh yeah, he was fucking magical, and because he knew which card I fucking picked, I mean, he must be the fucking son of God, right? I mean, we are talking about people that at some point in their life thought the fucking planet was flat. And that, the best way to cure fucking any sort of mental disorder was to drill holes into their fucking skulls. We're not talking about smart fucking people here. So this idea that, and who makes up the most ridiculous fucking shit, right? Dumbass fucking people, right? I mean, how many times has your buddy fucking shown up and been like, dude, you should have fucking been there. I picked up, a couple of fucking girls. They're fucking dimes, and and one started fucking blowing me right there in the fucking bar. It's just, I mean, dumb fucks make up stupid fucking stories because, they're trying to impress other dumb fucks, right? I mean, kind of like what I'm doing now, right? I'm a fucking idiot. I'm not trying to fucking impress you. Go fuck yourself, I'm just saying that, I'm not buying the fucking, the Jesus story, I mean, you gotta show me fucking proof, and it can't fucking involve, like, making the fucking Statue of Liberty fucking, disappear, or you're walking across water, because I saw fucking, what's his name? Fucking Chris Angel. I saw him walk across water. So is he the son of God? No. Because what he was doing was there was fucking, glass or some shit. Here's what I think Jesus did with the whole walking on water thing. I think he was like, okay, I'll find a spot in the river fucking Styx or whatever the fuck. And, there'll be like rocks. Or, not rocks, but like boulders or some shit underneath the water, but just below the surface that you can't really tell that they're fucking there. But, but I know that they're there because, the other day I fucking washed my toga you know, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk across these things, and I'm gonna make sure that there are people around to see me fucking do it, so they'll be all amazed and shit. And then when I walk back, I'll tell them like, oh, you need to stay out of the fucking the river here because God, commanded me to fucking be the only one to do this. People fall. I mean, look at the Scientologists. I mean, if you can't tell me that people fall for the stupidest fucking shit all the time, and then and they fall for it, and then they treat it like absolute gospel to the point where they're holding people fucking captive that actually want to fucking leave, or they're forcing you to abandon your entire fucking family, all so you can hope to end up in the volcano. Waiting on fucking Xenon, the fucking the alien god or whatever the fuck. I mean, people are prone to fucking stupidity. So you can't tell me that people wouldn't see him do this and be like, oh, holy shit. I mean, how many times have we been fooled by a fucking, what they call it, a fucking, a mirage? Not a mirage. A fucking, I don't know what the fucking, what you want to call it, but like they'll draw something and it'll look like it's fucking real, or like that like fucking 3D, fucking art where it's like if you look at it from one angle it looks like a goddamn fucking dinosaur, and then you fucking switch sides and it looks like, I don't know, fucking George Bush giving fucking his dad a fucking hand job or some shit. It's what I'm saying is that it's 2017 and we're still fucking mesmerized by fucking tricks. You're telling me that back in Jesus's time people were like, nah, that's fucking bullshit. Nah, let me test it out. Again, we're talking about people that fucking used to drill holes in people's heads as a fucking medical cure. We're not talking about smart fucking people. And, so fucking Jesus, he shows up and he's just like, I'm the son of God. And everybody's like, yeah, that fucking makes sense. I don't know why it makes any sense. I mean, he didn't really fucking prove anything. And, if anything, I'm just taking the word of some guy that heard a story from his fucking, his uncle, and his uncle fucking heard the story. I mean, it's like cow tipping, right? You always hear about the fucking crazy Southerners tipping over cows, and yet there is not one fucking video of anybody fucking doing this. But it is something that we all accept that somebody out there is tipping fucking cows. Where's the fucking proof? Where is the proof that a cow has been tipped, or that this man fucking turned fucking water into an alcoholic beverage? I'm just saying that we've been buying into fucking bullshit for a long time, and I'm not calling your religion bullshit, even though it is, but I'm just saying that you have, at some point, you gotta fucking ask yourself, like, all right, fucking David Blaine tricked me into thinking that he was a good guy, and it turns out he's fucking raping bitches. It's possible that maybe Jesus wasn't really all that fucking he didn't have all those fucking tricks and sorcery, and maybe he was just some fucking nut that showed up and was like, I'm the son of God, and performed a couple of fucking parlor tricks that made people think that, oh yeah, this guy, he has to be, I mean, he fucking pulled that rabbit right out of his fucking his robe there, so he must be the fucking the real deal. I'm just saying it's possible, right? And to go back to heaven, I think heaven, if it exists, it's fucking overrated. I think it's fucking 100% overrated. I mean, What, you're gonna be up there with fucking Jesus always, he's like the fucking Kim Kardashian of the fucking, the Holy Land or whatever the fucking, whatever you want to call that place. He's just fucking walking around like, watch me fucking pull a fish out of my ass. It's just, I don't want to fucking, if that's the type of shit that's there, if part of the fucking entrance fee is I gotta fucking kiss this guy's ring or whatever the fuck, then, I'll go hang out with the fucking crispy guy that at least seems to understand that people like to have fucking fun. I never did understand, the all the fucking, I don't know, admonishment, is that a word? Towards the fucking, towards the devil, right? Because, it seems to me like he's the only one that's like, fuck, eat this fucking apple, it tastes good. That guy's like, nah, don't taste the fucking tasty fruit. I'm trying to tell you, go ahead, fucking taste it. It's fucking delicious. I had like 6 of them fucking the other day. He's the only one that's like, if you want to fuck before marriage, fucking do it. What's going to fucking happen? Worst fucking scenario is, she gets fucking pregnant and, you can just go down to the fucking clinic or, maybe just, push her down the fucking stairs and, problem fucking solved, I want to hang out with that guy. I don't want to hang out with the guy that's like, oh, you fucking can't curse. Or if you slap somebody for fucking, being an idiot, we're fucking sending you down to the fucking angry guy with I don't even think the devil is fucking angry. I think if anything, he's just fucking misunderstood. He's like, hey, I was part of that fucking group. And then I was like, this is fucking boring. And then they were like, you're not fucking sticking with our narrative. So you need to get the fuck out of here. And we're going to talk all sorts of fucking shit, about you when you leave. So if heaven fucking exists, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hang out with this dude with the fucking tail and the fucking pitchfork. Why does he have a fucking pitchfork? What is he? Is he a fucking rancher? Is he fucking, loading up bales of hay? Why the fuck does he have a pitchfork? If he's as bad as the Jesusites fucking say, does he really need a fucking pitchfork? Couldn't he just be like, fucking, I don't know, like razor sharp claws out of his fucking hands or some shit? What does he need the fucking pitchfork? That would be like, I don't know, Mike Tyson during his fucking heyday, where he was just knocking people out in seconds. Like he's walking around with, I don't know, fucking brass knuckles on or some shit, or or his fucking boxing gloves are made of steel. It's like, you don't really fucking need it. You're already fucking, horrifying. I don't need, what's with the fucking parlor tricks over here with your fucking, with your oversized fork? So basically what I'm saying is that, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. If you sat here and listened to me fucking talk about this bullshit for 18 fucking minutes, you're kind of in the same boat as me, right? I have to assume that you have your fucking doubts, if fucking Jesus showed up at your door today, and you didn't know, like you didn't know anything about Jesus or whatever, maybe he changed his fucking style, instead of wearing the fucking, the fucking toga and, and the long ass hair, he's got like a faux hawk or some shit, and he's wearing skinny jeans. If he showed up at your door and was like, I'm the Son of God, he gave me these fucking special powers, and I find what you're doing right now is unacceptable, and if you want to be saved, if you want to enter my God's or my dad's fucking property up there, you need to start following me. You would fucking slam the door in his face. You'd be like, you're a fucking nut. I'm gonna call 911 if you don't get the fuck off of my lawn. So I'm just saying that, uh, you can't assume that the people, um, back in, I don't know, when the fuck was that? Like year fucking 1 or 2. I don't know. Whatever they fucking decided to call it, right? What is that, like, before Christ? So what did they call the time when he was alive, or he was around but he was alive? Because AD is supposed to be what, like after death. I know that it's called something else, but most people refer to it as after death, right? So what were they calling it while he was alive? Was it like, I don't know, he's fucking here, year fucking 2006, he's fucking here? I don't know why I'm so angry about Jesus. I don't fucking believe in the bearded baby anyway. But if I'm going to, or if I'm forced to fucking really contemplate those fucking stories, I'm gonna have to assume that it's all fucking bullshit. Because if somebody showed up right now and started talking that sort of fucking nonsense, there would be some guy with a fucking butterfly net and a white coat, sent here immediately to take that guy back to the fucking nut house, which is where I assume he was from. So, I'm just saying that, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. 20 minutes and all I've done is fucking shit on people's beliefs. I don't know. Do I have anything else to fucking talk about? I mean, I know that the last podcast I fucking gave you guys, it was like an hour and a half or some shit. But, it was me just yelling and screaming at you. I really don't feel like I have, it's not like I had planned on the fucking Jesus talk. That was just something that fucking came to me, Because it's, it's fucking, what is it? November fucking 28th? 2017, in the year of our Lord. What Lord? Lord, like the chick that sings? What happened to her? Wasn't she singing about fucking, about the Kansas City Royals or some shit? What the fuck was that song about? Was it about baseball? I don't know. Well, speaking of fucking Royals, apparently, one of those fucking kids from the royal family in England, apparently has decided that, enough with the fucking inbreeding, starting to date outside their fucking, bloodline. I guess he hooked up with some black chick from some fucking show. Although I looked at it, she doesn't look black. I mean, she's obviously mixed. But, don't you love how fucking people just, if you're mixed with black in any fucking way, right, people just automatically refer to you as black. And I know that stems from, like, I don't know, back in the fucking Jim Crow days where it was like, what was it, like the 1% rule or the one drop of blood rule or whatever, that if you had even a drop of black blood in you, that you were considered black, and therefore, I don't know, you fucking take a boot to the neck or some shit. I don't know what the fucking rules are. But, I mean, they seem fucking happy, right? You never thought you'd see that shit, right? So black people, here you go. Fucking, I don't know, rejoice. Isn't that what white people always expect you to do? Anytime fucking somebody succeeds, it's like, well, fucking there you go. If she can be a fucking princess, well then, everybody can be a princess. Isn't that the fucking logic? Right? Just completely dismiss the fact that, that some people just are fucking, lucky, or some people have more opportunity than the others, or some people, have the right fucking connections, or whatever the fuck it is. They just like dismiss all of the fucking shit that stands in the way. And I know it's all in a, it's all designed to make it seem like, if you have any sort of color to your skin and you haven't succeeded, or you haven't become like the next Barack Obama, then it must be because you're fucking lazy. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're living in fucking squalor, And I'm not saying all black people live in squalor before you start firing off the fucking the emails there. I'm just saying that, I don't know. Maybe I should just shut the fuck up before because it started out as like sort of I'm on your fucking side, and it's now starting to slide into into something else. So I think I'll fucking just shut up right here, as I probably should. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna end this podcast here. It seems to just be heading down a real fucking ignorant, idiotic fucking path. So I hope you had a good fucking weekend. I know I already talked to you about fucking Thanksgiving on Friday, so I won't bother to ask about your fucking about the fucking holidays. All I know is I ate way too fucking much, and I am now fucking paying for it. But anyway, all right. I hope you're having a good week thus far. For those of you new to the podcast, I usually do a couple of these a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Occasionally, I'll throw you a bone on Friday. It just really it really fucking depends, to be honest. Just, how my schedule's going or whether or not I have shit to fucking talk about. I mean, as it is, I managed to squeeze out almost a half an hour of absolute fucking nonsense here. So, it is what it is. But anyway, all right, I will talk to you again later in the fucking week. And, like always, don't take any shit and go fuck yourself. Peace.